When an environmental disaster happens and there's contamination, let's say in a downtown urban area, and folks can no longer work there, or they can't live there while the contamination is there, then there's a real sense and a real urgency to getting the cleanup underway. We can't wait days and weeks to decide how we're going to sample it, or which labs we're going to send it to, or what's the methods that we're going to use to analyze that. These decisions have to be made quickly.
The Environmental Sampling and Analytical Methods Program, or ESAM, is a program of documents and tools which can be used by the response community. These tools would be used after an incident. That would either be a chemical, a radiological, biotoxin, or a pathogen contaminant. And it helps in determining how much contamination is in the area.
ESAM facilitates a coordinated response after a contamination incident by supporting field and laboratory efforts to characterize contaminated sites and remediate them. The Sample Collection Information Document, or SCID, provides information on sample volumes and containers, as well as the shipping and preservation needed to process samples. Users can access the SCID online document or use the Query tool. First, click on the contaminant type of interest in the Query tool section. Select an analyte, then add it into the selected analytes box. You can add multiple analytes by holding down the Control key. Next, choose which parameters you want displayed in the results. You can select individual parameters or all of them. Then, select the sample type you want displayed in the results. Pick one or all of them. When you're done, retrieve your results. The tool will collect the information and provide printable results by analyte. Then sample type based on your selections. General notes which apply to all analytes and sample types will be found at the top of the results page. Notes specific to an analyte and sample type will be provided in the body of the results section. To save the information, use the print function to make a PDF document. ESAM also provides sample collection procedures and strategies categorized by analyte type. The documents are listed by contaminant. The website also includes the latest version of the Selected Analytical Methods, or SAM document. SAM identifies analytical methods to be used by laboratories performing analysis of target contaminants in environmental and building material samples. The information provided supports site characterization, remediation, and release activities following a contamination incident. Users can access the SAM document or use the Query tool to obtain information on the analytical methods. To access the Query tool, click on the contaminant of interest. Users can query the information by analyte or by method. To query by analyte, users can manually add it into the tool and include a modifier, contains, exact match, or starts with. Users also have the option to scroll through a list to find an analyte to set up the search. Only one analyte can be searched at a time. The analyte can also be entered by CAS-RN number. Next, users will choose the method types. These selections will vary depending on the contaminant type. All available method types are pre-selected. To deselect them, click on the check mark. Next, the determinative techniques are chosen. The techniques are pre-selected for all that are available in SAM. They can be unselected, then selected individually. Finally, users must identify the applicable sample types. At least one sample type must be chosen to get query results. Once all selections are made, click on the Query Analyte button to get the results. There's also access to analytical methods and protocols developed by the Homeland Security Research Program and its partners. The methods are set up by contaminant type. Ensuring that responders and labs are using the same techniques and methods is critical, so that decision makers have the correct data to plan for remediation and recovery after an incident.
Communities count on their government agencies to make decisions quickly and to make effective decisions. And that can be done when we have a really scientifically sound set of tools. And that's what really ESAM is, an agreed upon best approaches to those steps of characterizing a site. And our communities really count on EPA and state and local agencies to be able to help do that very quickly and very effectively so that their bad situation that's happening will be fixed and they can return to their lives and carry on.